Hello everyone, we're here at World Delhi Book Fair 2026 and today we have with us Mrs. Geeta Tirumala, the author of the book Tiffin Notes. Welcome ma'am, it's pleasure to have you. To begin with, what was the moment that made you realize a few written words, could emotionally stay with a child all day?
I'll have to go back to the years when my son was little. At that time, I used to write these little messages to him, and in fact, I had also written a small letter, and looking into his eyes when he saw those words of caring and love, I realized that it really makes a difference. So I'll really go back to my child's, little years.
That's reminiscing the old days. So, do you remember the first note that you wrote before publishing this book? What was the first thing that you thought as?
So it's not so much the first note. It's all these little notes put together. Again, the words of caring, reassurance. Those are the ones I'll go back to, which says that, brings out the words symmetry.
What kind of a gap in everyday parenting conversations you feel in these small notes of love and care fill between the conversations?
So, as we have the schedules today, we all are in busy lives. The children are busy with their activities, their school days, trying to figure out their footing. And the parents are also very busy given in their schedules. The moms want to do everything for their children. It's just a matter of giving that time and space. And that's where this gap is. Moms have it all, it's there in their hearts. What my aim is to just facilitate these feelings and those feelings and emotions coming into writing, and get the children and the moms and the parents to engage in conversations. That's a really important part of it, that engaging them into conversations where then they can exchange their feelings and their thoughts.
Absolutely, because I think today's parents both of them are working, so it becomes very difficult for them.
Yeah, they want to do everything.
Yes.
Parent always wants to do everything for the child. It's on the top of their mind. It's just about giving that space and that time. So my aim is that these notes touches a chord with the parents, and they can initiate those conversations with their children, no matter the age group. So I have two books here, the 4 to 7 years age group, as well as the young teens, the 13 to 16 years of age group. So no matter the age group, they need it. They need that time. They need someone to, just listen to them. Just come to somebody who they can open up to without any, judgment over there.
What is that one emotional need in early childhood that parents often, I think, not fail to understand, but later on realize that one emotion that...
It's always the care. It's always the love. It's always that just hearing them out, just listening to them, that itself opens up that connect between the parents and the children. So it's just being there for them, just being there for them.
What is that one emotional struggle that you feel teenagers rarely voice out to their parents? Because I think that is the age where they face a lot of things because they are in their peer group and all of that. So how can parents, talk to them? And are there some notes in this book which can, help these conversations?
Yeah, absolutely. So teenage is a year where are those years where children are trying to find their footing. They're growing up, so they are understanding the ways of life, as well as they have come from that connect of that little age where there is that child still in them. So they are trying to figure how they are growing up, how they are getting ready to take on this world, as well as, that little child in them is still keeping them little innocent, and they need someone to just have that support with, where they can be themselves, not be judged for who they are, and yet gain that confidence fearlessly. so that they can face the world. Because yes, life throws different challenges at everybody in at teenage. So while they're growing up, they want to hold on to that feeling of being the child, yet confidently grow up, fearlessly explore the world. And that's the connection between the parents and the teenager. And the teenager coming back and having that parent that they can just come and talk, knowing that they're not going to be judged for who they are and who they can become. So that security then gives the confidence where they can fearlessly take on the world.
Yes, definitely. So, what message do teens need to hear repeatedly? Like, one thing that parents should subtly tell them always, which is helping them in their upbringing as well.
I'd say that I'm there for you no matter what. No matter what, no matter how the world changes, no matter what you're going through, the challenges as you grow up, I'm there for you. So just come back. We will sort it out. You're not alone. We are in this together, and I'll always be there for you.
Yeah, I think listening that is only half of the things will be revealed there. Yeah. So we come to a next very fun segment, which is finish the sentence. Children feel safest when
They're just heard out without being judgmental.
teenagers open up when
They feel that security.
consistency in parenting matters because
Consistency in parenting matters because that's really the relationship that you're born with. It's a parent-child relation, which is the most precious and the most special relationship. And growing up with it, that consistency and that reassurance coming from the parents, when they are little children, when they are babies, they have always felt it through that, the touch from the moms and just the hugging and just being them for them. So they have felt it, they have registered it. Those imprints are always there. As they're growing up, they are learning to express where they have not yet learned how to express, and that stays with the children as they grow up through the years. So your parenting consistency starting from the real little age, going through the growing up ages of 4 to 7, where the children are learning to express, then going towards the teenage era where they can come back to those feelings which the imprints are there in their mind, and as they're raring to go take on the world, growing up themselves, they can fall back upon this security.
a handwritten note holds power because
Because you can always come back to it, because words once said, they stay, but a note is always there. You can always come back to it.
love becomes memorable when
It's always there without any expectations. The weight of expectations is not there, then that's pure love.
so another segment is this or that. So saying it out loud or writing it down,
Writing it down.
daily small notes or occasional long talks,
Daily small notes.
encouragement or reassurance,
Reassurance.
listening quietly or guiding gently,
Listening quietly.
routine affection or spontaneous expression.
Routine affection.
So to conclude with, I have just one question, that if a child or a teenager looks back years later and finds these notes, what do you think they will feel about their parent at that moment when they see these notes in their, after growing up? What will they feel?
I hope it brings back the memories of all that they have grown up through, and having grown up, now that they have the maturity to understand, they will realize that they have really always been the priority for their parents, for their mom, no matter how busy the parents were. I mean, they would understand that the parents themselves were very busy with their routine, with their challenges, with their careers. But coming back to these notes, they will realize that they, as the children of their parents, were always the priority.
So thank you, ma'am, for this lovely conversation. Because and the parents, I feel that this is the book for your children to make their day by giving all of these small notes and make it memorable and cherishable for them in their later years. Thank you.
Thank you so much.